What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we went through the entirety of the Terradrius in order to secure an infiltration route so that we can find the formula in order to save the prince. And in this episode, oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, in the last episode we also maxed out Stroll and his bond, so that is officially done. Actually, quite the accomplishment if you ask me. So that's one person that's completely done on theirs, and I don't know if their smile changes or their, I don't know. No, I don't think it does. But anyways, we did max out Stroll in the last episode, so that was pretty fun. That was pretty great. We have Heisme. That I don't know if he's available or not. I think we might have to be on the Gauntlet Runner for that one, but we can't do anything with this right now. So instead of doing that, we're actually going to be hanging out with Alonzo. We actually haven't hung out with Alonzo at all. And I've been thinking, I'm trying to find out, like, because I've been giving everybody every single class, but I don't even know if that's the way to go. I think really the best way to go about this is just to give them the classes that they need in order to just pursue their main thing. Like for this one, he needs to be on Commander, then needs to get to General and get to rank 10, I believe. Yeah, rank 10 on General. So I want to keep on Commander for the time being. He's almost done with Commander. He's almost at max with Commander. And yes, but then again, I don't really know too sure. For this one, I need Magic Knight, and then for this one, I need Wizard. So I'm going to keep her on Mage for the time being. I think she's been doing fine as a Mage, and then we'll eventually give her Wizard once she maxes out Mage, which should hopefully be pretty soon. Otherwise, everybody else is still pretty good, I think. Heisme, he's already on his Assassin's form. He's going to need Sniper for this one, so I'm going to have to switch him to Gunner soon, because we can only get Sniper into Gunner class, or into Gunner Link, excuse me, the Gunner little classes here. Then we also have Faker, which I've heard is actually really good on, Heisme as well, so that's another thing we're going to have to keep in mind, especially since Faker has all the Kunda or Unda skills, the Terunda, Rakunda, Sukunda, all that good stuff, so that will actually really come in handy. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and hang out with our boy Alonzo. We actually don't even know where he's at. I don't know where he's normally at. This just tells you, like, not nowhere near close. I don't know if this updates or anything like that. Yeah, Maria's almost done as well. Let's go ahead and hit up Alonzo. I don't know where he is, but synopsis: Alonzo makes Skye retrieve a ring in exchange for getting Grius' dagger back. He offers lessons in the art of deception. All right, let's find out where he's at. I'd like to know more about him. Where is he normally? Is he in Martira? Oh, he's here in Brylehaven. Oh, I didn't even know that. Well, now we know. I think we've turned in all the requests that we have as well. These are the last few requests we have going on. This one, I really need to get this one done eventually, so I'm gonna have to find the time to go to this area to get that done. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead, speak to Alonzo, and see what we got going on. Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far. If you don't mind telling it, you have certain information I'd very much like to know. And we do have rank 3 everything, so we should be able to do this. With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far for Alonzo. Aha, very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences. If you'd indulge me, have you seen some free time right now? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot. I don't remember the voice I gave him, but we're gonna figure it out together. Alonzo asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic in the tournament for the throne. Information is quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you here was such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide the misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. To threaten them? You don't mean to threaten them, do you?
But of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike when it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
How's the client situation looking? We've plenty at present. No delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Ah, so you're not all talk. You know, my lord may have taken the shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
Or I don't know if it's Cuculus or Cuculus, but Alonzo is his real name. He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason he just still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tiny profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only turns because he knows he'll collect, so when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim.
What?
And that's your plan all along?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done, it'd be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there. Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
Oi.
Oi, Alonzo!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village. What?
Hey.
I gave him the slip before he saw me. But this is bad, Alonzo. If they find out how you're connected to the village, then.
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. You'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the time, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. Damn. Wonder what he's got going on, man. That lackey of his. I didn't expect him to move so quickly, even went as far as digging up my roots. Are you going to be okay?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm biking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the world, the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange, nagging feeling about all this. If you cut me in,
Yeah.
I'll help, but it'll cost you.
Thank you. Truly.
Yeah, he likes that. Good. That's fine. Just name your price. I owe you one. You feel Alonzo's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me. Alright, and that's rank 2 with our boy.
Mother.
I mean, he reduces the mag cost.
Safe.
Oh. I wonder, on these rank ups, whenever they say that little phrase, does that have to do with their whole situation? I think so. I mean, that makes sense, because I remember that was Stroll. The whole process. So, something about his mother, huh? Something's going on with his mother, I guess. He's trying to work something. Maybe she's sick, if I had to guess. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Alrighty. So, I wonder what's going on with Alonzo there. Alright, he's available today.
How can it be?
How did it come to this? Bardon comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. Okay. Did I sell everything I need to sell already from the dungeons? I think I did already. Pretty sure I did. Let me check. Yeah, I already did. Cool. Alright, so let's see. Who else is available today? Or is it just Bardon? It might just be Bardon, because we can't do anything with more right now. What do we have to do for this again? We have to get General. Okay, which that's going to be up to Stroll. Bardon's really the only one available. Alonzo has designs on a corrupt landowner's riches, but when he learns this landowner is sniffing around, he makes a promise to Skye to go to his hometown together. Brigitte sets out for revenge on the extremist village, but finds him with no ill intent. Her suspicions fall on her handlers at the church. Alright, well, let's go hang out with Bardon then. We're doing pretty well on all of our royal virtues. I think we're getting pretty close to. I don't know if it's close, but we have been getting a lot of eloquence. Oh yeah, we are. No, we're not. We're not close at all. We have been getting a lot of eloquence. Eloquence is actually the only one that's ranked 4. But the other ones are taking a while to get up there. So anyway,
You've come.
oh, you're here. Glad you're well. I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died, but they surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Convince Bard with my eloquence.
What?
Be myself, you say? And what? Just face the problem head on. Like there's nothing to be afraid of. Just be honest to a fault. It certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can always be myself after all. Gotta play the hand, how's it dealt. Many thanks to you, Skye. Won't you come with me? Yeah, let's do it.
Truly.
Well, thank you for being here. Made up my mind now. Come on. Or come now. I'm really trying to work on my voices. My voices have not been the best.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of you. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt. But this is treason. The traitor should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so badly that you would go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Bardon's own plot?
Just so.
Yes, Bardon, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of
What
you.
did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or theirs? Furthermore, is this a man in any way fit to govern? Propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur. Do what they want. Stay calm. Stay calm.
Wait.
Stay calm, Bardon.
What?
Ugh, I hear you.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the shell slapped into them.
I understood.
You all understand that? Keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it. Really struggling to give him a good voice.
You're a great help indeed.
I thank you. Nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me. Even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought it was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey Skye, tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? I couldn't say for sure.
If so, then.
I wonder what should I have done instead, eh? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I have no choice but to just hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from the rampant villainy. They'll come
I'll
around.
be fine.
Thank you, truly.
Right. Thank you.
Still, though.
The vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. Cool. Rank 5.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Ooh, escape from squad battle. Nice. That's gonna come in handy whenever I get overwhelmed. Worry not. I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be. If I was Bardon who had grim look on his face. Only 500 mag. That's fine. Falkenberg. Stross. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to come up with a good voice. Like, Stross seemed more worried than usual. He suspects Louise may deduce our plan somehow. I thought Stroll used to such endeavors. No doubt the prospect of facing Louise so directly has him restless. I'm so bad at giving voices, man. It's hard for me to do female voices because like I feel like I always have like that like voice. Like I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like I have like that voice that makes it sound like it's still like you know it's a dude, it's a guy trying to see, because like it's like hear the bass in my voice. So it's kind of so you know that it's me trying to figure it out. But I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna be hanging out with Brigitta. Actually, real quick, Bardon authoritarian measures unite the town against him. They decide to vote on a new leader, though Bardon believes he's in the right. It's so hard to like try to give a proper voice to each of these characters. Cause I'm trying to make it different compared to everybody else. Oh, whoa, who's this guy? Watchman. Eldon kid. You want Lady Brigitta's contacts then? I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone in but an Eldon kid through. And you're Eldon. Sure as anything, no reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. You're here to cry us.
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torched thanks to renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigitta Lycone. Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed. However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. Through 3 cheers for Lady Brigitta! 3 cheers for magic igniters! There you have it. But they're lying. It's my words versus the voice of the country. Even then, you believe in me. I didn't do anything. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
There were no anti-Igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church. Or rather, those who performed its dirty work. They want the world to see the Igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them. And so they set the village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made it a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-Igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible. In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. What will you do? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, but not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. And the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who step atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided from then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. Made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. Aww. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? They'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. You can't give in to fear, Brigitta. Aw. I know you're scared, but you can't give in to them.
shut up.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? Why do you? Why won't you let me give up? Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. Aww.
Why? Why did you?
Oh. Significantly reduces the mag cost. Significantly improves the exchange rate. Cool. Skye, When you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Hope. There won't be hell. Smiling faces. Hope.
Right.
Sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. Aw. I congregated down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Oh
king
man,
draws
these
nearer.
bonds are getting really. Oh man, they're starting to really tug at your heartstrings, man. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but damn. Alrighty. Is anybody available to hang out today at all? The church massacred the village in Brieda's name. Lost in despair, on the verge of giving up, she finds hope in Skye's ideals. Go ahead. We're going to try to do something to bring up our tolerance. So I think if we head over to the, to the Anglican Square, there's somebody here that does tolerance. Who is it? Is it you? Inelda. Perhaps the rumors are rumors. Try to avoid news of the exhibition in the city. Even amidst all the surprises, you were the most unexpected part. An elder boy distinguishing himself on a quest to make to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss! Enough to make me. Apologies, I got a little carried away there for a moment. Let me introduce myself. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. After the suffering I've witnessed, your continued success is a joy. This world is steeped in prejudice, don't you think? If you would like to help it become just a little bit kinder, then how about supporting my fundraising efforts? Sure. Thank you. I assure you this will help. If it's not too much trouble, would you lend me your ear? I'd like to explain how we'll use the money you donated to us. Besides, it's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering and poverty earn a living. He's really passionate about this, isn't he? I'm a little curious to hear more. Yeah, tolerance. Cool. Sure, I'm all ears. Glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. Until a few years ago, I was conducting a magic igniter research. I sincerely believed these studies were used to benefit and develop our country. But after witnessing the countless horrific experiments, sanctioned by the state, I changed my mind. The impoverished minority tribes are the ones subjected to these experiments. They're paid below living wages to wield dangerous igniters. When I challenged the other researchers, they told me not to worry about it, even though there were often young children among the subjects. It is our burden to bear for creating those things. Is that what led you to activism?
Really?
And now you're working to help those who were hurt. I hold no illusions that I can atone for my crimes or be forgiven for them, but it is clear to me what I must do. I always believed that igniters would make the lives of people easier, and in fact, many have benefited from them. But if it's all wrong, if the weak are sacrificed for the sake of convenience for others, from that belief, I began this cause. The donations I receive are distributed to near the recruitment center. I do this to ensure no one has to earn their wages through cruel experiments.
Alright.
And we get 4 pips of tolerance, and we get a rainbow rogue for it. It's not much, but please take this as thanks. Thank you for hearing me out.
Well then.
Cool. We had a hearty exchange of opinions, but it's time that I head back and meet up with everyone else. Hope we meet again soon. Oh, something's going on. Oh, well met. What are you up to? So, about checking on my home village. I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. You will. Thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is. My good friend from back home should arrive any minute now. He's late. You've come all this way, too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I had been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. Really? The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Parapus. I'm Nydia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds kind.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind. It's astounding. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters, I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning. You know, I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who'd take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today. Sorry, that was more than I meant to say. It was a bit much now, not at all. We'll save your village.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I have forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Cool.
Hear me!
Is Calculus here?
Well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You can drop the act, Calculus. Oh, beg your pardon. Should I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I. Except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all return to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Uh-oh. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here. It took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family. What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Skye. Distraught Alonzo and I rushed by the carriage to his hometown. We arrived at the village near Bowhaven. It's been set ablaze. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. A man, he asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son, and I love... Mother, I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Alonzo.
You always were so sensitive.
Oh,
Aww. Can you hear me? Please, say something. Man.
Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were coming up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you've put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
how dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't... Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please, take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her.
Devil.
The only one who belongs in the grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn in hell, you damn parasite. Aw, man, dude. A villain always strikes where it hurts most. At the family and home, I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No, I was simply, unequivocally, a fool. Your mother said to live on. You had to be strong for her.
Why?
Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I I never had the power to change a single thing. Aw. Alonzo refused to move or even to stand. After assuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. I'm not gonna lie, that actually got me in the heartstrings, man. That tugged at the heartstrings, man. Not a fun time. Oh man. The landowner learns of Alonzo's plans and sets his village ablaze. When Alonzo returns, he is stunned to find his beloved mother dead. Oh, I don't know what else we get from him. Discounts to prices at magic shops. Increases the monetary reward for completed requests. Baker to 3. Significantly reduces the mag cost. Allows purchase of rare items at magic shops, so that's interesting. Unlocks analyst data for all enemies with certain exceptions. And your party can now study the trickster. We get Commander Veneration, significantly reduces the mag. Rapid Swapper. Halves the turn cost of... Ooh, switching with a reserve member during a squad battle. Ooh, okay. Escape Master. With certain exceptions, escape will always succeed during squad battle. And Warlord. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. That sounds really good. Oh, you're here. Glad you're well. Personally, Sorry, forget it. I'd rather beside myself at the moment. Oh, they had another vote for governor. They'll be announcing the results any minute. Want to go take a listen? Let's do it. And now you behold the results. I'll admit, it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Bardon.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
Unscrupulous.
You bribed the Rotters, or you rigged the vote. You're too much a coward to act honest.
You see,
There's no foul play to be had here, Bardon. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
it's absurd.
Can't be. Your watcher missed something. And for all we know, Gastro's lackeys are afoot.
Bardon.
Calm yourself. Bardon, you doubt even me now. This is pitiful to watch, Bardon. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously.
Ordinary men watch with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please.
And now you're all looking at me like I'm scum? I was protecting you. I was acting for all the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you, and I fall short on one wee thing, and it's all whispers behind my back? Who among you cares about the town? Fine, have it your way. Will of the people. Gastro can protect you now. Oh man. Shouting was insults and then running away. A shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security. Lord Bardon, there's a giant sandworm! Where's Sir Bardon? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our heads.
About that. Reports are to go to Lord Lugastro henceforth, but what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Bardon said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no.
A giant sandworm? Sir Gastro, what do we do?
What?
Okay, calm down. We have defensive barriers, yes. The ones he built with your taxes. And besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but
You mean to keep going?
Bardon only had you looking for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Hey.
Is there a giant sandworm coming? Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do? Now that I've been outstead. Now that I've...
Whoa.
You say a giant sandworm's coming here? I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. Will you abandon them? Are you abandoning them then? They abandoned me. No. This is no time for such thoughts. The human must be stopped to protect the Weans. But first things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put aside my pride and ask you to help me. Skye, please. Of course.
Yeah.
Skye, I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
But hey, think of that nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Well, you don't need to be a governor to protect people. Feel the faith in me. Rank 6.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Oh, this was for rank 6 also. I thought it was rank 7. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Gladly take it. I don't even have more party members yet,
Is that
though.
right then?
We should be able to get there quickly with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day.
This one's
Cool.
important.
The right to rule. Together, the great sandworm near Martyr can be defeated. Sandstorms will lower accuracy, so preparing countermeasures is a must. Should speak to Bardon when I'm ready. Okay, cool.
I thank you.
Much thanks to you, Skye. We'll send the monster back to the hell it came from. See, my voice keeps changing whenever I'm reading it. I don't know why. Nobody's available now. So it's going to be another one of those nights where we do something else. Bardon leaves town after losing the referendum. Upon learning of an upcoming threat, however, he resolves to protect Martyra. Reputation be damned. Okay, we do have 5 days before the soiree. So tonight. Oh, there's a fairy here. I didn't even see this fairy.
Well, well.
Are you here to listen to the music too? Kind of puts the mind at ease, doesn't it? True. Maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Oh, I didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold a conversation with.
Whoa.
Really? Back at the Hidden Village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so? Well, you said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing at you. They play music a lot here, so you come rest with your weary soul anytime. Just like that, they were gone. So, apparently if we go spend time at the watchtower, we can actually... This door is unlocked. Bet we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? If you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So,
It's settled then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Made it. What a view it is.
oh yeah?
Brawlhaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't mean just to open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. The seawater is not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the sea floor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain, but doesn't this kind of make you want to touch them? I like to go inside. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there, yikes. Cool. And my wisdom has broadened. Yeah, one of the things about this is that like you can't really do much, you know? Like nobody's available right now, and I really want to hang out with Heisme more. So we're just gonna keep working on our tolerance here. We're gonna hang out with the Earnest Youth again. Technically, I could use today to go get that one quest, that one bounty, but that's gonna take time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just hang out with him again.
Many thanks, friend.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of money thanks to
Speak to you for a moment.
from all the dungeon crawling we did a couple episodes back. You came here from Grand Trad, didn't you? Perhaps you met with one of my activist comrades there. Another one of my members is working diligently to provide aid in Altaberry. If you have a chance to meet with her, I think I actually spoke with her already. Yeah, I think I spoke with her already.
Alright.
But yeah. Ooh, we get 5 pips of tolerance that time. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. Man, that's kind of the thing that sucks. Like, I feel like there's not really much to do. I mean, when you think about it, this is kind of like Persona in the case that you have to work on your social stats and stuff like that. So that is pretty nice. I don't. We definitely gotta go hang out with him. Just find out what's going through his brain right now.
Speaking of,
Wonder what the soiree will be like. I have every intention of stalling Louise as long as I can, but I don't know how long I can keep up the charade. So yeah, from what it seems like, we're definitely not going to be by Louise's side for a long term. It's definitely going to be a short and sweet little thing, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to be by his side by the end of this little story arc here. Anyways, let's go ahead and hang out with Alonzo. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, just leave me alone. Can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets of anguishing Alonzo. Well, if anyone was getting to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? Yeah, sure.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those who he associates with. But they'd been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of the lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. Oh dang, this is a new track. Ooh, this is a new track we haven't heard. You have to be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own. Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother. My own mother who paid the price. Oh, whoa. Okay, hey man. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them the joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to. What about our friendship? No. Your mother wouldn't want this. Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's. Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point of living when all I have are my sins? Why? Why do you not blame me? Blaming you changes nothing. Make amends by living. Because living is the only way to atone for those sins. Live to atone, not by dying. I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonzo has placed in me by sharing his darkest thought.
This is what you and Mother wanted.
Magic Shop Negotiator and Knave's Loyalty. I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was, and I don't have a special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Skye. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonzo is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's gained a little to live.
Good night.
Huh. Alonzo waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn. What's he planning here, man? What is he planning? Come across this and thought it'd better in your hands. Good luck out there. Bomb of Life. Alrighty. So nobody is available right now, but what we are going to do... his scheme's all for nothing and his home gone. Alonzo contemplates ending it all, but his mother's final words ring in his mind. We're actually going to be hitting up the... well, not that. Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of past hero souls. As of yet, thou art but who fights vainly to effect change. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become the true king of this land, thou must travel far and wide together with the souls of heroes. Does that mean you're really getting up there in the ranking? We're pretty much in with Luis, but if you keep this up, who knows? Maybe we'll see your face on the rock soon.
Well met, eh?
Pretty sure I've read that before. Anyways,
Alright then.
we're actually going to hit up the Coliseum. Welcome, warriors, to the Valmareno Coliseum. We're currently holding a ranked league tournament. If you want to participate, first you'll have to test your abilities with a certification battle.
Whoa.
So in order to fight here, you have to prove your strength in a battle. There are rewards after we prove it, right? Rewards? What happened to the thrill of the fight? This is the home of vaunted warriors, of contests of strength. But yes, if you win, you get prizes according to your rank. A certification battle, well, that sounds easy, you're thinking. Well, think again. We brought in some special monsters this time around. A terrifying beast with a body as hard as rock and temper worse than that. It's a fearsome beast, the perfect foe to separate the weak from the warriors. And to make it more interesting, we've instituted a special rule that you'll have to win quickly. Don't want our audience yawning now, do we? So don't dawdle. That about covers it. Gotta get certified. Sure. I'm all for proving ourselves, but I think we should make sure we're prepared first. Great. When you're ready, I'll be here. I'm excited to see you fight. Cool. 37,500. Ooh. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one though. Need to claim victory at the Coliseum and obtain a reward. The Manjula boasts otherworldly defense. So I need perfect preparation to defeat it in a limited number of turns. So it's gonna be a Manjula we have to fight. I would not be surprised if it's a solo battle. Let's go ahead, and the Manjula is weak to ice, so let's go ahead. You have Magic Seeker, we do have room for one more, so let's go ahead and put Blizza on ourselves. So still interested in the certification battle. Remember, you can't just win, you have to win fast. Let's do it. Got it. I'll go around everyone. So it is everybody. Okay, cool. Get out there and fight like your life's depending on it, because it damn well is. Okay, cool. I thought it was just gonna be a solo battle. That's fine by me, having everybody here. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's show him what we can do.
Crag Manjula. Oh, you actually might not have the same weakness. Okay, well that's fine. You don't have any items or anything like that? No. Okay, well, let's just do what we can. Let's see. What does this do again? Just maybe we can inflict. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, it's fine. Let's go and do Tarunda. Yeah, you're definitely not weak to that. Ooh, Thunderstrike. Get your hidden evasion down. To seal extreme damage to all enemies. Maybe we can get burn? You block it. Okay. Fun. Great. Okay. Okay, defeat an enemy in 3 turns or less. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, we should be able to do this in this turn then. There we go. Skullcracker it is. There we go. Ooh, that's some good EXP too. That was an incredible fight. How in the world was that magic you used? Whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You've officially earned your place in the ranked league. First things first, take your rank insignia and your reward this time. Hell yeah, we get 37,500 now. Ooh, so good. Almost back at 300k. Okay, and then what happens next? In the ranked league, you participate against challengers in your same ranked tier. Since you only just completed the certification battle, you're at Bronze 3. After that, there's Bronze 2 and 1. You'll fight through these higher ranks one by one. Overcome Bronze 1 and you'll reach Silver 3, at which point you'll receive a special reward. Those who make it to the Silver through the Silver are pretty capable warriors, but their highest rank is Gold 1. And if you can make it to that, you'll be able to take on the greatest battle in the Coliseum history. You'll fight 9 battles in total. Win and you'll be the king of the Coliseum. Exciting, but you're literally at the bottom now. It's a long road. The reward for Bronze is a valuable piece of equipment called Fortune's Grasp. These gauntlets will egg you on to gain experience faster. The reward for Silver 1 is even more impressive. It's a full moon medal. Let's put it on. You'll recover your MP. Ooh, that will be really good. And the reward for Gold 1 is Gambler's Manual. The treasure of the Coliseum. This legendary tome will increase the power of your deadliest blows. Ooh, boy. Of course, we have rewards for the other tiers too. I can see you're a talented bunch, so keep taking on the ranked league to hone your skills and make it to the top.
I see.
Sounds like it's a pretty big commitment, but I suppose it's still a great place to get some practice in all the same. The Bronze 1 rewards sounds pretty cool. If we take on the challenge, your courage might improve too. Well, we should be heading back for now. You seem pretty tired from the fight. Let's rest up. Okay, good to know. Got a rank insignia from the Coliseum. I should challenge myself to take on the ranked league when I have time again. So according to this non-spoilerly guide, we can actually do it again on the same day. In that case, I want to go ahead and I'll keep this on. I want to take Blizza off and go ahead and put Medi back on. Alrighty. You're here. This is for the ranked league. Bronze 3, let's do it. You're up against a group of Gabons, a horde of little gremlins who will swarm and attack you. Take them on and take them out. Gabons had some sort of special traits, right? You should be able to beat them as long as we take the right countermeasures. With that, all that's left is to fight. Go show us what you've got. I think this is just the mage thing. Oh yeah, these are tough guys. I've gotten used to monsters staring us down, but a crowd like this makes me kind of nervous. Still, it's just another battle, right? And there's nothing you can beat. You can't beat. My challenger Skye is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight. I'm gonna assume they don't have. Let's go ahead and formation of vigor. We can go ahead and put you in the back. Ooh, charge. That ain't fun. Oh yikes. Okay, this is actually pretty tough. Oh jeez. Oh wow. This is wow. Okay. This is a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. Let's try this. Hopefully, it can do some good damage. We might have to restart this though. Okay, that did plenty damage. Wow, okay. Fantasy is dead. And I'm going to have to switch it to a boy here. So we can do another one of these. Hopefully we can get rid of at least the ones in the back. Perfect. So now it's just him by himself. Which works perfectly fine for me. He recovered from Hex, which is fine with me, but he's wasting his turn to charge. Okay, this is it. Easy. The first attempt never happened. Brilliant. Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to Bronze 2. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for the time. Go on. It's yours. Man o' War gloves. The audience was really riled up. You did a great job fighting with all those eyes on you. Got through the ranked match, and I got some more pips to courage. It's going up very, very slowly. If I had to guess, it's probably gonna be tolerance. Tolerance is gonna be the next one we get up to rank 4. Yeah, open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum. Cool. Left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. And it doesn't change. We're actually going to go ahead and do the next rank as well. The sooner we get to getting that MP recovery, it's going to be really, really nice. Let's go ahead and head on back over to the Coliseum and see what they got for us this time around. I think for this, I'm going to try to give my peeps the best archetypes for the time being. So we could do mage here, but I think we'll go just magic knight, just because of the fact that we have that move that it goes automatically to her. Man o' War gloves. Ooh, strength +3 and magic +3 and prevents paralysis. That's pretty nice. Because if there's multiple enemies, I want to be able to use Bluster Blast. Let's do it, and it gives us rank ups too. This battle will be unlike any others. So far, you have to run around the Coliseum alone and fight with the only power of your weapon. Oh. Your opponents will be a mob of Gangaflus. Okay, cool. Pack a mean punch. Sounds like you won't be able to rely on your archetype on this battle. You have to avoid their attacks and pick them off when you can. Okay, and with that, all that's left is to fight. Okay, cool. At least they're doing a whole bunch of different. At least they're doing like different types of things instead of just making it all regular fights. That's pretty cool. Our challenger Skye is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight. So yeah, I'm glad they're doing multiple types variations of this rather than just you getting into a peril fight. That's pretty cool. Well, I could have gotten my freaking. Oh, I didn't see the little thing there, but congrats, I guess that's what they said. Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. Audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. We go to get the bronze one. We get blessed. Ooh, we get 10 blessed waters, 5 graced waters, and 2 heavenly waters. Ooh, cool. And some more courage. I'll take it. Oh, and someone's available. Alonzo, I made my decision. This is my only chance. We're waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion. Great. Come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes to the town. However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. Are you gonna kill him? Oh, nothing of the sort. I just want to have a little chat.
Well,
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path, where there'll be no witnesses. I spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then...
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well.
Yeah.
Of course, sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you.
I'm...
We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. How?
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling he'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with its seeds, my mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to give, to see and come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world, Skye. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
I'd expect no less from the future king I went all in on. May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, eh? Cool.
You're all I have left in this world.
Aw.
Understand?
So now Fager can learn 3 moves. I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We are 1 more day away from the soiree. Just today before Luis's soiree. Let us do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all this that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really find a formula within Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince. Like it or not, today's the last day we'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate Charadrius. Okay, I've already done all that. I'm gonna try to see what we can do going forward. Because I don't know if we're in for a whole bunch of cutscenes or what tomorrow. So if this ends up being a longer episode, I do apologize. But there is more I want to do. I do want to get further into story. So there is a lot. If this is a long episode, I do apologize in advance. But there's really not much for us to do today, I don't think, since it is the day before the soiree. Alonzo asked Skye for assistance in bringing the landowner to justice, a single step toward a world where evil is duly punished. But we are going to go talk with the earnest youth again to bring up tolerance some more. Because this is really all we can do when it comes to this stuff. When it comes to bringing up our royal virtues. He's really passionate about this, isn't he? Yeah, let's do it. And then hopefully the next couple of cutscenes we have coming up at soiree won't be super long. If it is, I apologize for the episode being super long, or I could just make this episode shorter. You know what? I think I will just make this episode shorter because I don't know what we're going to be getting into the story. So we probably will end it off tonight. Came in from Grand Trad, didn't you? Okay, you say the same thing, but you still give us 5 pips of tolerance. We're about halfway there to rank 4 of tolerance. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually going to make this a shorter episode. We did a whole bunch of bonding with our peeps here, so that's all we're going to leave for this episode. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on with the main story and find out what's going on. Because again, I don't know how long the next couple of cutscenes are, so that's why I want to play it safe and not make the episode super long. Because when it comes to editing this stuff, it is a real hassle trying to edit all this when it's over 2 hours long. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. In the next episode, we'll see what's going on at the soiree and move on with the stories. Hope y'all are excited, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. See y'all then.